Hello everyone, today I want to talk about new leaks on the pipeline channel on Discord. Here we are at an outpost, this is your typical landing pad, and now we have a freight elevator. Outpost freight elevators are pretty small, 120 SCO max, likely CRG is leaning into the large cargo ships should stay in space at large cargo centers paradigm. Here a bit bigger, where outposts don't have a lot of landing pads, so are limited by this already. To fully load a Hercules C2, you would need to use elevator 6 times at minimum. And as always, CRG never has a plan, never has a concept, never thinks in advance, never thinks things through. You are responsible for your ship and your cargo. 2.5 years ago, I made a video talking about my concerns regarding security because CRG said this.
I think the bigger question is, how are you going to protect your ship and your cargo that's being loaded and unloaded on your ship?
I am totally fine being responsible for my ship and my cargo, but if I am responsible, I need keys or biometric locks. We have none in the year 12. Everyone who makes it onto the pilot seat of your ship has full control over your ship. There are lots of ways how to clip into any ship with an interior. The ability to secure my cargo, to draw a weapon, if needed, shoot a thief. Something we cannot do in an armistice zone. We don't even have police forces or security forces in Star Citizen in year 12, except the brain-dead and annoying AI scanning our ships for contrabands. And the good old, bring some friends, join an org. Even if I would do this, do you think everyone in my org would happily stand guard at my ship while I do the loading? More and more MMOs nowadays make content for solo players too, because grouping up is getting less and less common. And even if I bring someone, we cannot throw our gun in armistice zones anyway, so what's the point? The only thing I could do is, someone has to sit on the pilot seat while I do the loading. Even then, other people can sneak onto your ship. And who is willing to do this? Who is willing to sit on the pilot seat of my ship while I do the loading for like 10, 15, 20, 30 minutes? Anyone, also at the outpost, can just walk up to your cargo and just tractor it away, or even worse, unconfirmed, click the lower elevator button on the kiosk, and now all your cargo is theirs. Well, this is something CRG might be able to fix, the other things not anytime soon. We are getting Halloween paints for Carrack, Zulin, Terrapin, and Zeus. Okay, Zeus is interesting. Are we getting Zeus anytime soon? And the new Saber Raven variant is called the Peregrine. Still no idea what its role is. Here we have Orson spaceport lights, so you can find the spaceport now easier. I wonder how this looks at daytime. Local inventory will be gone in 3.24, so now you have to move your items to your storage locker or drawer. And I made this, please don't take it too seriously, I was just making a little bit of fun of CRG. Last Thursday's IRC about server meshing was really cringe. CRG didn't show us anything, they didn't tell us what's holding them up, they didn't give us any timelines. All we could hear is, it worked, it worked, it worked. But everyone who participated in the tests can tell you it didn't exactly work well. We had massive lag and desync issues. Does this mean that CRG cannot get server meshing to work? Of course not. Remember, we had dead ends before. 5 years ago, SOCs, server-side object container streaming, was a big thing CRG hyped in their videos, the thing that will save Star Citizen and will make multiple star systems possible. Where is SOCs now? Well, SOCs is long dead, it didn't work. I hope that server meshing will work very, very nicely, but color me skeptical until I see it working in the game with minimum lag and desyncs. I am already saying my goodbye. Auf Wiedersehen!
Basically, we learned that it worked.
It's false. No way. Not this time.
Went surprisingly well for us.
Yeah, it was great fun.
Not this time. No, not this time.
It worked.
Wrong.
Yeah, the technology was working kind of as we expected.
It's totally made up. Pure fiction.
We were surprised that the game code worked as well as it did.
It's fiction. It's fiction.
Yeah, and it actually works.
It's a total fabrication. It never happened.
And watching it all largely work.
It never happened. It's false.
And things seem to be working very, very well.
It never happened. It's a fake.
That worked so well.
It's fiction. It's an urban legend that never happened.
Has there ever been a point in the last 5 years where you lost faith?
No.
Really?
No, yeah, no.
No way. We got you. Not a chance.
But by and large, we're really impressed with the maturity of the tech so early on.
It's fiction. We made up this one. We made it up.
We are now in the Pyro system, and we streamed out Stanton as we were traveling and streamed in Pyro. We are going to have the Pyro system next year. Obviously, that brings in jump points. We're going to have dynamic weather,
including the upcoming planets of the Pyro system. So the upcoming Pyro system and the upcoming Pyro system. Meant for the upcoming Pyro system. The upcoming Pyro system. The upcoming Pyro system. Upcoming Pyro star system. For the upcoming inclusion of the Pyro system. And even the upcoming Pyro system.